Hi everyone, Tom Sparks with Sparks Media Group. Here we're going to go over the process for downloading your photos and configuring the property website. When your photos are uploaded to our property platform, you'll receive an email that says your order is complete. This is what the email looks like. It includes a link to log in and view your order and access your media. It also includes a link to our customer satisfaction form, which we would greatly appreciate if you filled out. We'll click on the link to take us to our order. Here we have our order summary. On the left, we can select several options to manage property or view orders. We'll click the Download Media button at the top. This is our property editor. Here we can go through the entire website and configure it before making it live on the internet. We'll go through each section one by one. At the top of the page, you'll have the property address, and typically the first image in the gallery is what the main image will be on the property website. Here we have the branded property website as well as the unbranded property website. If we click this button, we'll get QR codes, and I'll explain that in another video. Next, we can share the property website, edit the website, or preview the website. If you have a marketing team or sellers that want to see what the pictures look like, you can copy this URL and send it to them in an email. This will allow them to view the media without having to log into the property website. Next, we have our deliverables, photos, videos, 3D tours, floor plans, brochures, and more. This button will allow us to manage the photos. From here, we can arrange the photos how we'd want them to show up on the property website. Again, by default, the first image in the gallery is the main image that would be on the property website. To arrange photos, you simply click on them with the left mouse button, drag them around, and let the mouse button go. If there's an image we want to hide, we'll click on the gear icon and select Hide from Gallery. When we're done arranging the photos and hiding the photos, we want to make sure to hit the Save button. Once we have the images arranged how we want them to show up, and once we've hidden all the images we don't want to show, we'll scroll to the top and hit the Download Images button. Here we're given several choices: print quality, MLS, small, and a custom size. I always recommend downloading the print quality
even when
images,
you're downloading the print
as
quality
they are
images,
sufficient enough
they are
to make prints or brochures off of, and they're still compatible with MLS, which will allow you to upload them without having to resize
print quality
them.
Will be a smaller size and smaller
If you download
dimension.
any sizes other than print quality, you risk getting
print quality,
small file sizes or file sizes that you
behind
can't make prints off
the images
of.
are being zipped up in
We'll
a
hit
file.
the print quality button, and you'll see a scroll bar starting to move. Behind the scenes, this is zipping up all the files in the order that you selected them in, and will then provide you with a button to download the photos. Click on the download button, and it will download a zip file to your computer. In my case, it downloads to my downloads folder. We'll go into how to work with zip files in another video. Now we'll go back to the overview page. You can see that this property is unpublished. That's allowing us to make changes to the property without it being live for the internet world to see. We will next click the Edit Website and then Details button. By default, our platform goes out and looks at public record and takes the last good property description and places that here. You can always add, edit, or change this at any time. We'll leave it here for this video. Here you can change the listing status: sold, in escrow, coming soon, or you can make your own status. Here is the property type. And here we'll put the list price in. Our platform again goes through and looks at public records, so it knows that this house was built in 1949 and is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house. If this is inaccurate, you can change it here. Here we have the square footage of the home that was available for public record. Again, if this is inaccurate, you can change it here. On this section, we can add amenities. You can simply type in what you want to show up and hit enter. You can type as many amenities as you want, and you can also select from some predefined amenities here. If we have any open house dates, we can add them to this section. Here we have number of stories, garage information, and parking space information. If there's any disclaimers, you can add them here. We can select a custom, include an equal housing icon, and a realtor icon. And we can type in our property disclaimer here. Once we have this section done, hit save. If you go to showing schedule, you can allow visitors to request a tour date, and you can integrate a calendar, Calendly, or Acuity calendar. You can also add open house dates that will show up on the property website. The photo gallery is again the space where you can go to arrange photos and hide photos that you don't want to show. I always recommend hiding images from the gallery rather than deleting images, because if you delete the images, you have to contact our admin team to get those images back online. You can always hide and unhide images as you want. Note that before you download the images, we recommend to arrange them how you want them to show up. Once you do that and you hit download, it will download them in the order that you've already arranged them for, which means that when you put them on MLS, you don't have to rearrange them. However, once you have images arranged and hidden, and then you download them, you will have to delete the hidden images from your computer before uploading to MLS. If you have any video files or 3D virtual tours, those will be found here. Here we have different song choices. You can see we have several to choose from. And if you don't like any of these, you can add your own music. In this section is where you would add any documents or floor plans. We can provide floor plans for an additional charge. You would place that order at the time you place your photography order. Documents are a place where you could upload disclaimers or disclosures or anything of that nature. However, note that anything that you do upload to this section will show up on the property website and will be accessible by everybody. This section is pretty self-explanatory. It's the map. You put the address in and a pin will show up. Here we have different themes. This one is called Rubik. We can change it to any of these themes at any time. You're allowed to change themes as much as you want. If you have one theme that you want to use one week and then you want to change it to another theme the next week, you can do that. Lead collection is something we're excited about. Currently it's disabled by default, but we can easily enable it. And I like to choose the time method at 15 seconds. And what will happen is when somebody views the property website, after 15 seconds, a box will pop up and it says, like what you see, provide your information in the form below to get additional details regarding this listing. There, they would put in their first name, last name, email, and phone number, and it will add their information to a special section on your overview where you can export that information and put it on your email distribution list. If you want to change this text or form, you can do that here, and you can change the image here by clicking this button. Once you're done with this section, remember to please hit save. We don't have any custom domains for this website. However, if you wanted to add one, you could click that button here. You can add an existing domain, or you can have us add our search engine optimized domains. Click on the Advanced tab. And if you have a CRM that uses email distribution lists, you can put the address of that list here, and notification emails when a lead is submitted will automatically be sent to your CRM. If you have Google Analytics, you can put that here. And if you want to password protect the property website, you can put that information here. This is used for off-market properties or pre-launching reviews. On the SEO and social page, you can customize and change all this information. If somebody was to type in the address on Google, this is what would show up. However, you can change the wording here. On Facebook, if you were to put the link to the property website, this is the image that would show up. Again, you can change the image. Same thing with Twitter. If you have any co-agents, you can add them here. And the marketing brochures we'll get into in another video. But here you can create custom flyers, brochures, social media cards, and postcards. Once you have everything set up the way it should be, you can click up here on Not Published and select Publish Property. It will give you a message that the property is live, and you can simply copy and paste this URL into a browser and the property shows up. The branded property website has a contact form with all your information. The unbranded property website does not have a contact form. And that's how you will configure the property website. Thanks for watching.